I've been thinking. When I say that, my patients get nervous. They get nervous when I say I've been thinking. I've been thinking and I have an Alani. I have been a Red Bull girly, but I just stumbled upon Alani and I have been a fan. So let's see what we're gonna do today. Oh, and my husband's asleep, so of course I'm gonna start a project. Supplies, I'm gonna make my ducks this water bowl, but we're gonna put handles on it so it's easier to move when we move the pen every day. I'm not very good at actually measuring, so I used Girl Measuring. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I know you taught me better. I used their old one that I knew they were able to get in, and I did an outline, and I used my fist to place where I want the handles, and I think we are ready to cut. Okay, and drill. First, my dad made this look really easy. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So the ducks can get in here, and then this is where we're gonna hold it to transport it. I think it's gonna work. All right. I think one thing not to be afraid of if you want to start farming is of not getting it right the first time. We did a lot of research before we started, but there was still so much we learned just by doing. And at the end of the day, the ducks do have personalities. They do have different traits and act different. So something, you can do all the research in the world and they just might do their own thing. So you can't always predict how they're going to act or how things are going to be or what's going to work and what's going to not work. But I think it's fun to try new things and to improvise and get better and better. We have had our ducks 6 months and we have had 1 casualty. So I hate that, but we used it to improve everything we were doing immediately to help protect our other ducks. And we're back at it with new and improved. So the ducks really seem to like this, the ducks and the geese, the boys, but we lost a plug and we couldn't find it, and then it wasn't quite big enough, so this one is bigger, but it's a little too tall for them to get in, and I really wanted handles on it, so it's not so nasty when we're trying to pick it up, because we do move them every day. Now, I'm assuming they're going to eventually tear this up, but this was also $0, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to cut the extra off, and like it works for being free, so that's fine by me right now. These are super durable, so they're lasting really good, because everybody likes to stand on the edge of this. They like to, I don't know why. They like to get up on the edge of this and stand and balance and attack each other. Like, it reminds me of those blow up things that you stand on and you try to like bat your friends off of. Like, that's one of their favorite games. So you're getting something a little bit more durable and also something that makes it easier for us to care for them. All exciting things. And I think this would have made Sean nervous with me using all these power tools, but since he's asleep, it was fair game. Also trying to look for more creative ways to make this easier for us if we're doing it alone, because as we're getting into our first winter, a lot of things we do together just because it's kind of a nice end of the day. We put them up, we get to watch the sunset together. I've been saying I've seen more sunsets now that we've had the ducks than I think I've ever seen. That's like my favorite thing. So I love that they, even on the nights I'm tired and would like to take a nap, get out and see the sunset, which I always end up appreciating. So I do really like that about having ducks. But as it's getting darker earlier, I don't know if always both the Inshon are going to be home and able to put the ducks up, so things that make moving these big old water jugs easier and anything like that. So I tried to make these handles where I'm hoping it'll be easier if we have two of us and also easier if we just have one of us, because sometimes we like to give them fresh water in the evening and it sucks when you get that water all the way down there to fill up their thing and you have to dump out that fresh water. So we like to give them something that allows us to keep that for the next day. That's exciting and saving our energy. Yay! So if you're alone, you can pick it up across, and if we're together, we can pick it up like this. And it's got the sides so the ducks can get in. Just gotta trim up the extra. All trimmed up and done. I'm running out of time, so catch me in the next video. We're gonna fill it up and see if the ducks and geese like it.